We came from Africa. Ozzy, thank you so much. Yeah. What a show, what a world's strongest man has been, man.
Proud of you, man. So proud of you.
We made progress, yeah?
Lots of progress.
I gave it my all, sir.
And that's what I wanted.
The stone was very slippery.
I know.
I think the Taki Tower was a bad option. Chalk would have been better, but we learn, we grow.
Yeah.
It's my fault. We're going to go back to drawing board and get better.
You're getting better all the time.
We're going to make top 10 one day.
Absolutely.
It is possible. Yeah.
Not just top 10.
Improvements. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
For all you do. Really grateful.
I'm proud of you.
Grateful. See you next day, guys.
Awesome.
Let's go! Yeah! Team Laws!
So we are here actually to wrap up the final day of the heats at the World's Strongest Man, and God, what a day it's been, Lozzie.
It's been a great day. Started off with the toss event.
Titans toss.
10 sandbags. It's been a long day.
It's been a really long day.
Had to be chucked over the post, and the furthest one was from 12 meters.
Yeah.
And only 2 athletes managed to finish. The first man out, Maxime Boudreau, had to go on his. No, he didn't go on his own, but he was the first man out, and he finished. And then everyone was thinking, oh, this is going to be easy.
Yeah, but
and then
it was
pair
not.
and pair went, and no one was finishing it until the very last pair went out, when Tom Stoltman absolutely
Smashed
annihilated everyone. Every single throw just looked incredible, but a really, really tough event. Very fun event to watch, actually.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
There was mistakes by people, people overperforming, people underperforming, like Pavlo really underperformed.
Only getting 4.
Mitch underperformed, like made a mistake on one of the throws.
Yeah.
Other athletes doing super well. And but Tom was the king of that event, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he genuinely was. He was great in that. But
Which results kind of stood out other than Tom and Maxine? They were the only two to do 10.
I mean, I guess Reno no, because this is the first time he's ever done a throwing competition, and he managed 8, which equaled most of the other really good guys. Lucas Hatton, much improved on this type of event as well. He managed 8 also in 44 seconds, so a bit of a slower time than a lot of the guys, but he wanted to be sure, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But it was just, it was a really interesting twist on a very common strongman event, I think. I did not hate it like I thought it might.
No, I genuinely enjoyed it, actually.
Yeah,
Watching
I really enjoyed it.
It was fun and an exciting one. Definitely a different twist on a throwing event. Event 2 today was the Stones of the World, I think they called it.
Yeah.
Which was weird, because there was no real Stones of the World.
It was an absolute killer, though, wasn't it?
Brutal. Super hot conditions. Very, very slippy stones, which, we saw many athletes completely zeroing. A lot of athletes stumbling with stones.
Tom Stoltman nearly gave us a damn heart attack. So for anyone looking at results, not sure what was happening with Tom, he got the press fine. He bumped his face a little bit on the press, but otherwise absolutely fine. Gets to the second stone, which is the stone to shoulder, a massive, enormous, huge, gross stone, wasn't it, that a lot of the guys struggled with. He managed to get it to his shoulder, but he staggered and fell down to one knee. And rather than drop it, he tried to stand up again with the stone still on his shoulder. I think he just panicked a little bit, to be honest. And he ended up falling backwards with the stone. He was absolutely fine. Stone didn't land on him or anything like that, but after that, he did manage to get that stone, but then he had nothing else left by the time he came to the Husafeld.
Thomas Evans also, he's like, I thought he was going to drop it on his damn ankle at one point.
Oh, I know,
It was scary to watch.
Yeah.
There was a few athletes that had kind of scary moments, but Mitch Hooper ended up winning that out of everyone.
Yeah.
But do you want to go through the results so people can see who was through each group? There's a few battles, there's some close positions.
So just to stick with Mitch Hooper, he got the fastest time on that. Tom getting the fastest time on the Titans toss, but Mitch managed all 4 stones in 56.22 seconds, and I believe it was Reno now in second place in 62 seconds. But very few guys getting all of them. Austin Andrade finishing strong.
Good to see Austin finish strong.
Yeah, he managed to get all 4. And Trey Mitchell also, he got 4 in 73 seconds. But yes, so qualified out of Group 1 then, we have Tom Stoltman, who ended up with 22.5 points, making his first World's Strongest Man final, Eddie Williams.
So good to see Eddie Williams get to the final.
Very emotional moment for him.
It was a really tough group looking at that group on paper. And, I thought Eddie would struggle.
I didn't have Eddie making it out of that group, I'll be totally honest.
Every single year has got better and better. Yeah. He was unlucky not to make the final last year, getting the stone off. Seen progress since then.
But in fact,
third
he had a
place at
tougher group
Giants
this year.
Live. A way tougher group.
Yeah.
Like, that group was brutal.
Yeah.
And he just did amazing. And so just good to see Hannah running up to him
Oh,
afterwards.
I think
It
we
was-
were all crying.
Yeah. Eddie, congratulations, buddy. Good to
Yeah.
see you make your final. I can't wait to see how you do in the final.
So another emotional group. So in Group 2 we had Mitchell Hooper qualify with 20.5 points, but also another new finalist for this year, new athlete this year, Paddy Haynes,
Paddy,
made it.
the dark
He
horse
did it.
Haynes.
He's not the dark horse anymore. I refuse.
Refuse to have a dark horse
Paddy
now.
the baddie.
Paddy the baddie.
Yeah, Paddy the baddie.
Paddy the baddie
Or
with
Paddy
the
the
tashi.
laddie.
Paddy the baddie with the tashi.
Yeah, Paddy the laddie. I quite
Again,
like
an
also.
emotional one. There was so much emotional moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paddy, super proud of him.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've seen him on the channel before, and I'm sure lots of you are going to find out more and more about Paddy.
Yeah, I mean Bryce Johnson, he actually ended up in third place. Like he was tied on points with Wesley Dewinski, but another first timer at the World's Strongest Man, so he did really well there
He
to
did
bring
fantastic.
it back. Yeah, and then in Group 3 we had Reno now, incredible debutant, winning his group. So that makes him the 5th man in 17 years to do that,
Crazy.
to win his group. Puts him in categories with people like Martins Lissis. Shane Flowers, another guy making his first World
Shane
Strongest Man
Flowers
final.
into the final. His emotional speech at the end there.
Yeah, so if you're following, that's 4 out of 6 guys making their first World's Strongest Man final. We had another new finalist from Group 4, Andre Foytu, came second in Group 4. Great result for Andre.
And you know, I was backstage when Andre's mum came to see him,
Oh,
and it was so sweet, like
Yeah.
just so emotional, so happy. And I mean, Andre's such a cool guy.
he's a
It's
great
such
guy,
a
yeah.
bright future, but never mind the future. He's 23 years old. He's in the
Yeah.
final of World's Strongest Man. I can't wait to see him on that behind the neck jerk. A couple
Yeah.
of other events. He's going to do very well.
Yeah. And Trey Mitchell finishing up there with 20 points, winning the
Big
group.
Trey.
Yeah. We should have talked about a couple of the people that didn't make the final, though. Lucas Hatton in Group 3.
Yes, Lucas Hatton was a big shock. I mean, I'm sad that Lucas isn't in the final, but
I
that's the
know.
way it goes in terms of strongman.
a bit
Heats,
bittersweet, isn't it?
You know, we always thought that the events in the heats weren't the best for him.
Yeah.
The events in the final are amazing for him, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah. And then out of Group 5, Luke Stoltman ended up winning the group with 20 points. This was super tight till the end.
yeah.
Pablo Cordiaca ended up coming in second with 18.5 points. Nick Gardio managed to get himself into third place, was in contention right until the last second. I was sat with his family in front of me, his parents and Emma's parents, and they didn't quite understand the scoring, so I was like trying to commentate, trying to explain it and involve it in the commentary. But yeah, so we have got then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 debutants in the final.
Wow.
No, not 5 debutants, but 5 new guys in the final, 5 first-time finalists.
Okay.
Beg your pardon, yeah. Yeah, so Luke Stoltman, Pablo Cordiaca, Trey Mitchell, Andre Foytu, Reno Now, Shane Flowers, Mitch Hooper, Paddy Haynes, Tom Stoltman, Eddie Williams. Not the final I was expecting.
Not the final many people were expecting,
No.
myself included. I'm pleasantly surprised. Always good to see surprises, new
Yeah.
people. I mean, you know, it's a shame we had a couple of injuries day one with some big names that we'd have expected to be in the final.
Yeah.
But that's the way strongman goes. Now that you know the finalists, any loose predictions for a top 3?
All right, before we do that, let's quickly go into the points they're going into the final with. So Eddie Williams is going in with 1 point. Pablo Cordiaca going in with 2. Andre Foytu will have 3 points. Shane Flowers will have 4. Paddy Haynes will have 5 points. Luke Stoltman will have 6 points. Trey Mitchell will have 7. Reno Now will have 8. Tom Stoltman will have 9. And Mitch Hooper will have 10. So that's when you take out all of the other 15 athletes and compare the top 10 as if they competed against each other on every single event. So they've been scored as one event.
The big surprise there for me, if we kind of went from the start of the competition, is Reno being in third.
Not a surprise to me.
No, okay. I think most people would have expected Tom or Mitch to be top 2.
I actually, honestly, based off of how yesterday went, I expected Tom to go in with 10 points.
I think everyone did. I mean,
Personally.
Mitch put pressure on him by doing a really good run on that stone.
Oh,
and,
well,
and then it puts
yeah.
pressure to try harder, and sometimes you make a mistake. But he made a big mistake, but it's not really cost him too much because he's still in second place.
He is still in second place, and
It
that's
would have been
with-
worse if he kind of like slipped more than that.
Yeah, so they've got 5 events in the final to do then, and that's going to be the carry and hoist, which is a Zercher carry into a vertical pull. Then they've got the 18-inch max deadlift. Then they have a Hercules hold. Then it's the Flintstone barbell, which is it can be behind the neck, it can be from the front if they like. And finally finishing on the Atlas stones. I think because there's a Hercules hold in there, I think Mitch wins.
I will stick by my man. I think Mitch is going to win. I think Trey Mitchell comes second.
Oh,
Tom
and Tom
third.
third. That's a bold move, Cotton. I still would put Tom second.
I know.
And I'll put Trey third and Reno fourth.
And if Reno gets on the podium,
Oh my God, the crowd will go wild.
that will be
I will go
insane.
wild.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm also going to predict that for once, Luke Stoltman does not come seventh.
He's come 8th before, to be fair, and 9th.
I
Do you think he
reckon-
can come higher than 7th
I reckon he
this
can come
year?
higher.
There we go.
Yeah.
The curse of 7. Let's
Yeah.
see if it's broken
Right,
this
guys.
weekend.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys for the final. Take care.